It's a Tuesday. It's going to be a high of 52. We might see a little bit of rain later today and a bit breezy, but we continue the warming trend throughout the rest of the week and could see 60 by Friday. Welcome to it. How are you, Kelly?
I am great. How are you?
Not too bad. I was in bed early.
Yeah?
Then got some decent sleep.
What's early?
Well, in bed at like 7:45.
Oh, nice.
Sleep by like 8:30, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It was nice to actually get to sleep because Sunday night, the night before, I was rolling around everywhere. I could not get to sleep. So it's always nice to finally get to sleep. And I did something over the holiday break. I think I know what it is, and I'm still being affected by it because I have a little sore spot and some bruising right here on my lower ribs.
Yeah.
And I also have a scab on my knee that's gotten really itchy and dried out. And I was like, God, there's only one place that could have come from. And then I put my jeans on. And, yep, these are the jeans I wore when I scraped my knee.
Oh.
Because I don't have any jeans with fray in them, and these jeans have fray right by the knee. Don't pick a fight with a guy who's like twice your size, even if you're play fighting.
Did I miss this story?
No, I didn't tell this story.
We didn't get that holiday injury.
No, we were at the Moose one night, and we ran into this other couple, and then we ended up having a great time, just hanging out, talking, and the guy who looked like Brock Lesnar, just a massive man. At the very end of the night, I was like, "Hey, man,
let's wrestle."
No. Yes. No. My exact words were, "Do you want to fight?" He goes, "Yeah, you want to fight?" And I was like, "Yeah." Don't pick a fight with a man that big. I got bruised ribs and a scraped up knee. All he did was like, he flicked me with his finger, and I went flying. Like, that's how big he was. At the end of it, which was very quick. When I say end of it, I mean like 30 seconds. I walked up, and I hit his sides, like his obliques.
Yeah.
And I was like, the F was I thinking? Like, you were too big to be messing with.
So you didn't even get a Captain Insano poke in?
I did.
Okay.
I did, yeah. Yeah, I got one. He didn't move, but I did it. So
lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Anyways, all that to be said, I finally can like lay on my left side because I'm a side sleeper, and it's like, if I can't lay on my side, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
How far into the night are we before you're asking to fight people?
Oh, it's 1:30.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. This isn't 9:45. No, this is end of the night stuff.
You're not insane.
I'm like, right, exactly. Come on. How are you, Thick?
I'm doing good. Kelly, I meant to ask you yesterday, because you had a lot of guests over the holidays.
Yes.
Did you have people at your house New Year's?
Yes.
On New Year's Eve?
No, it was just me and Charlie New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
I just wondered what time you went to bed New Year's Eve.
I went to bed right after the Buckeye game.
So you, like, right before midnight?
You stayed up for the game, though?
I stayed up for the entire game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until they ran in that last touchdown. Or as soon as they ran that last touchdown in, I went to bed.
Yeah, but that's still what? 10:45, 11:00?
I was just curious if Kelly had guests in her house New Year's Eve and went to bed.
Charlie didn't stay up till midnight either. We never do.
Would you do that? Like if you had like 4 or 5 people over and Charlie's entertaining, would you duck out and you're like, okay, I'm going to bed. I'm good.
I did that the very next night.
Oh, you did?
Ducked out at 9. Out at 9. Yeah.
People are still hanging out.
That's right.
You're like, I'm good.
That's right.
I'm just curious.
I'm unashamed. I'm unashamedly me. This is me. I am in an early schedule. I don't care what is happening. I will not be up for it.
Although I did that New Year's Eve at your son's house.
What?
Went to bed.
At my son's house?
Yeah. Yeah, we slept there.
Oh, you spent the night there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't driving home on New Year's Eve. I'm not taking that chance.
I didn't know if you Ubered or what.
No.
What time did you fight Tyler?
No, I'm also not paying the Uber prices. I didn't fight. Well, actually, we're going to get into a story a little bit later. We do have an almost fist fight on New Year's Eve, but it wasn't Tyler. It was Nora. I was ready to fist fight Nora on New Year's Eve for what went down. I was not happy.
Oh, gosh.
It almost came to fisticuffs. So we'll talk about that coming up about 7:35 this morning. Let's get going on Tuesday. Blitz Morning Trivia. Think what you got?
$25 to water beds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. This classic rock singer has announced a 2026 spring tour. It will include a stop in Ohio. This was just announced yesterday. Who is coming to Ohio? Tell us. Be the first at 800-821-9970, and we'll hook you up with the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, we asked what classic rock singer is going to do a spring tour, just announced, and that will include a stop here in Ohio. And it is the one and only David Lee Roth.
Okay.
Coming to town, and that stop will be at Huber Heights, the Rose Music Center, on June 9th. And it says to expect a 20-song set of Van Halen classics. Now, tickets are going to go on sale later this week. There's a pre-sale on Thursday, and then general ticket sales on Friday.
If they're anything more than 14 Pepsi points, I don't know if you should be going.
Well, I was going to say, wait till Kelly does her news before you decide if you want to buy tickets. That's all I'll say.
I'll just give you a little taste of what you might be hearing for the 20 songs worth.
What time are you going to do that?
I'll do it at 7.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get that. Nobody got the answer. I was shocked. I mean, it was all over the place on the internet yesterday.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I wanted to share this story with you real quick. Be thankful that you weren't on I-95 down in Florida, as they had themselves a major rollover crash. A semi-truck actually rolled over and spilled out all kinds of cabbage for like half a mile. This truck just slid and threw all of these crates of cabbage all over I-95, shutting it down for hours. It took hours to clean up all of this cabbage all over the highway, which just seems like the strangest delay to have cabbage all over the highway.
I do love cabbage.
Do you?
Yeah. I do. It really upsets the old system, though. It is rough. It's rough, but I love it. Now, if you're on the cleanup crew, aren't you just kind of like, if I get it all, I get it all? I mean, it's natural.
Right, you're going to buy it. Right.
Yeah.
Can't you just kind of push it off to the side of the road?
It's at least a lot of it.
I mean, the driver is in the hospital, so let us pray. Let us pray. No?
Oh, jeez.
Which actually, it's crazy because that's the second story. Police actually had to shut down a lettuce farm in Florida not that long ago because they were actually found splicing DNA of humans with the DNA of lettuce. What? Yeah, it was crazy. They had a whole bunch of police dogs out there. They dug up a ton of human remains.
Oh, my gosh. Sit down. Sit down.
That's all I got. You can hit the button, Thick. That's
Is that it?
We're done?
No more puns?
Human remains?
I think we all got it.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Thick is even giving you a pity laugh.
Nothing. You didn't even hit the button yet.
I laugh at everything.
Okay. That's true. You're an easy laugh, and you didn't even laugh at human remains.
In fact, he kind of looks disgusted.
He does, a little bit. Are you going to hit the button or what?
I just want to sit there and watch you just waller right there.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us down south. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? Florida man is facing charges, and here's the thing. He's a federal employee. This is a mailman who allegedly tried to run over a 10-year-old boy on a scooter.
What?
Now, this is what happened. Apparently, the mailman dropped off a package and then continued along his route. But then saw the 10-year-old on the scooter taking that exact package that he just delivered. We have ourselves a porch pirate. So the mailman decided to do civilian vigilante justice and take his mailman truck and try and run over the 10-year-old boy. Well, as it turns out, the boy was not a porch pirate. The mailman delivered the package to the wrong address, so the 10-year-old was taking the package to the right address.
Like, even if the 10-year-old was stealing it, you don't run a kid over, do you?
No, you don't do that. No, you don't do that. That is absolutely, positively, 100% the wrong thing to do. No one would recommend that. Here is Jason King, the police captain, talking about what went down.
This isn't just a simple oops crash with a 10-year-old on the road. This is an intentional act by a United States postal worker. You know, it's amazing what a small conversation would do in a situation rather than jumping straight to use of force, or putting your hands on somebody, or just really escalating the situation way past where it should have been. It's a 10-year-old on a scooter. It's not a normal porch pirate running up snatching packages that you just dropped off.
I mean, it's a 10-year-old. Hey, excuse me, young man, that doesn't belong to you. Why don't you try that first?
Yeah, like, ask. The kid's obviously riding the scooter near you. Roll down the window. Shout out a question.
You don't even have to. The door's permanently open on the wrong side of the car.
You don't have to roll down a window.
He's on your side of the sidewalk. You're even closer than you would be if you were in a normal car.
The amount of times I had to take Amazon packages to my neighbor across the street. Now, this has been a couple years ago, and they ended up purchasing their address numbers really big to put in their yard. And everybody's got multiple acres in my neighborhood. So, I mean, it's a haul. And I would walk it up to their porch. And you know what? I beg you, Amazon, run me over. I am looking for a lawsuit.
Oh, I will. I'll take a broken ankle. I'll take a shattered ankle for an Amazon lawsuit.
Yes,
100%. 41-year-old William White Jr. Of Pensacola is now facing charges for theft, criminal mischief, and aggravated assault. You can't try and run over 10-year-olds.
You need a new job. You need a little vacation.
What you need is some therapy, man. You got some anger issues.
He's like, I'm going to be a hero.
Yeah, you are not Batman. It is not your job to, police the entire city, especially when it comes to packages. Story number 2 takes us over to Pennsylvania, where a woman is also facing attempted murder charges for attempting to plow down her boyfriend, and not in the way all boyfriends hope.
Was he 10?
He was not 10. Oh. No, he was a grown man. Apparently, this took place on New Year's Eve when the Destiny Green and her boyfriend were in the parking lot of a Taco Bell when things started to get a bit heated. Were they fighting over nacho fries? I don't know. It doesn't say. But what it does say is the boyfriend apparently realized that things were getting a bit heated. So the boyfriend did the right thing. The boyfriend got out of the car and said, I'm gonna exit this situation because things are getting a bit heated. Well, Destiny Green didn't take that too lightly, whipped the car around, and then tried to run him over. Thankfully, he was in the midst of walking right into a parking lot of like a auto repair shop. So there were cars in the parking lot, and when she tried to hit him, she actually clipped a truck, which just diverted her car enough where he was not fully run over. Oof. But he was definitely hit for sure.
Oh, he got knocked down.
Oh, he definitely got knocked down, yeah. Here are a 12-year-old who saw the whole thing and one of the police officers talking about the incident.
I just hear a crash, and I look outside, and he's on the floor. The car is destroyed from the front end. If we didn't have this truck, he would have been not alive.
He got out of the vehicle, did the right thing. He knew tempers were flaring, got out of the vehicle and walked away. Unfortunately, we've seen a lot of domestic violence incidents in the past month. It's a tough time of year. I've said it before. I ask everyone to take a deep breath, stay calm, walk away.
I just don't want to go near walking there because I always go to Taco Bell to get a drink, and I don't want to walk it there anymore.
Yeah, you never know when that crazy bitch is coming back. I don't want to walk across the parking lot. She may try and hit me.
Or is it crazy? I want to hear Destiny's side.
What was the fight about?
Yeah, what was happening?
What difference does that make?
I just gotta know. I gotta know.
I mean, it's like Chris Rock says, I don't condone it, but I understand it. That's all I'm saying. Kind of understand it. Yeah, she will be facing charges. But here's a better thing. I want you to play the beginning of the clip again, okay? Ignore the kid and listen in the background of the video, okay?
I just hear a crash, and I look outside, and he's on the floor.
Who's yelling?
That's the guy, because they have video of the incident. And that's
the guy that got hit.
Yelling.
Sounds like
Listen to his scream again.
I just hear a crash, and I look outside, and he's on the floor.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you almost getting killed by getting run over, but that's a hell of a scream you got going on there.
Crash, and I look outside, and he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah. When the pitch goes up like 4 octaves,
you know
there is some stress.
That
in the
almost almost sounds like the Wilhelm scream, the famous one from the movies back in the day. You know the Wilhelm scream? It's the one that's used in almost every movie. It was recorded back like in 1932 and became like this.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Oh, yeah. See if you can pull it up real quick. It was first recorded back in like 1932 of a guy falling. It's that famous when they falls backwards, and they've used it in
scary movies and stuff.
Well, no, usually it's when someone's falling down.
They'll use that particular scream.
Exact scream. That exact scream. The Wilhelm scream, right?
Yeah.
Willhem.
Yeah,
Wilhelm, yep.
Oh,
and it's been
wild.
used in thousands and thousands of movies.
They ought to switch it over to this new guy's scream.
I think so,
That's
too.
even better.
That's a good scream. That's a good scream. Anyways, that's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. All right, let's get into our first dumb debate of 2026.
Okay.
Because this happened over the holiday break. One of the days we were out and about running errands, and we went to one of our new favorite local spots, Nasty's, right over on...
side of Darby Road.
Yeah, that one. Over in Hilliard. Which, by the way, great place.
Yeah.
Great sports bar.
Yep.
Amazing food. Whoever designed that parking lot was high as giraffe balls.
I think they left there and started working for Trader Joe's parking.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Because you got to do this. You got to do this 127-degree turn off the road into the gas station parking lot and then cut through the gas station parking lot, which then, when you get into the parking lot, the parking spots are painted in the opposite direction.
Right.
So you have to do like another opposite 87-degree turn back. Anyways, great place. We were there, and Nora's looking over the menu, and they had their specials. And it was, I don't know, the Nasty Burger or whatever this burger special was. She was in the mood for a burger. And it says, cheese, lettuce, onion, pickle, and then secret sauce.
Oh, secret sauce.
Secret sauce. I mean, if you're a burger joint, you got to have a secret sauce.
Yeah.
And so the bartender comes over, and Nora's like, I'm kind of in the mood for this. And she goes, what's it, Big Mac? Like, is this a Big Mac? Because Big Mac's got secret sauce. So is this...
Big Mac has special sauce.
Oh, that's true. Special sauce. You're correct. And the bartender goes, it's just tartar sauce.
On a burger?
But that's besides the point. I agree with you there.
What?
I don't want tartar sauce on a burger. But Nora got really upset. Because you can't call secret sauce if it's just something.
Basic.
Right. If it's already in existence, then it can't be secret sauce. My argument is, you don't know what it is. That's why it's called secret sauce. If you didn't ask, you'd have no idea.
Yeah, it's just a secret. It doesn't mean it's anything special.
Right.
There's a difference between secret sauce and special
Right,
sauce.
which is
Special
why
means it's created. Special means it's something created. It's something that you wouldn't expect. It's got multiple ingredients. A secret is just, I know what it is and you don't.
Okay. Now, on the flip side of that, Nora completely disagrees because she says you can't call it secret sauce if you're not combining. If you can go to the store and just buy what it is, then it's not a secret sauce. It's got to be a concoction of some sort.
A secret recipe.
Right.
Yeah.
So she was very upset at saying you've got secret sauce when you just have tartar sauce on your burger.
Is it really tartar sauce?
That's what the bartender said. I don't know. And so, but my question is now, at grocery stores now, you can get Fretchup, which is like ketchup and French onion or French dressing mixed together.
Yeah.
They're not bottling these concoctions. So what is secret sauce anymore? Are you going to be mad if a place says secret sauce and it's just like whatevs? Because I'm not a sauce person, so I don't take my sauce too seriously. But no one's very worked up about this. Very worked up at secret sauce being not a secret sauce.
The thing that bothers me the most is the guy came off the secret so quickly.
Yeah, right. Why would he do that?
That too. Like, yeah, no. Our chefs worked very hard on this exclusive nasty secret sauce. So, don't just let loose on the secret. That'd be like if Colonel Sanders just walked in right now and just told us all the 11 herbs and spices. Like, you can't let that go. Why did the bartender sign an NDA?
It's funny, Eric Corman texted and he's right. Frisch's put tartar sauce on their burgers. Frisch's Big Boy, and I never cared for it.
Okay.
Never did care for it.
Yeah, I'm not a tartar sauce fan anyways, so I'm not going to be...
I mean, I like it on, fish and chips and hush puppies. Tartar sauce.
Oh, tartar sauce. Okay, yeah. I'm not even doing that. So, are dumb debate time, Kelly. Are you think, okay, you actually did state the fact that you think secret sauce is just I know and you don't.
That is a secret sauce. This is something I don't know. It's a secret.
Versus a special sauce.
Special sauce is I'm assuming you have some kind of concoction and you are not going to come off that recipe, even if I ask.
For secret.
For a special sauce.
Oh.
A secret just means
anything.
It could be ketchup, but you're just not stating it. It's your secret. I don't know about it.
But
I'd be so mad if I got a secret sauce and ketchup showed up. Like that. Because then the secret...
We'll call that a surprise sauce.
A surprise sauce.
I'd be mad.
Surprise! It's just ketchup.
I'd be mad if I had a secret sauce. My bartender told people what it was.
What it was, right.
That's what I mean. He came off that
Came
real
off
fast.
it way too easy.
But now,
Although I don't know if I want any surprise sauce. That does not.
Does that sound?
That sounds like
surprise sauce.
Surprise sauce.
No.
Yeah.
But special sauce on the Big Mac, isn't that just Thousand Island dressing?
See, that's what I thought. But someone else said it was Thousand Island and tartar sauce mixed together.
Okay.
Which I thought it was just flat out Thousand Island dressing. Boy, a lot of people are talking about Frisch's Big Boy.
Right.
That was their thing. But did they state it was tartar sauce?
I think so.
Well, it wasn't a secret at Frisch's. It is a secret at Nasty's until now. Now everybody knows.
Now everybody knows, yeah. I'll tell everyone. That's fine. Let's see. Doug says my sister's first husband said to try my secret recipe bread dip. It's the greatest thing ever. Puts Italian dressing in a bowl with salt and pepper, and that was it. See?
You got it last line. My sister divorced him 6 weeks later.
Yeah, if you come over and tell me you got some amazing secret recipe and you got Italian dressing with some salt and pepper, yeah, no, that would also make me mad if you've got a secret recipe and that's it. That's your Italian dressing with salt and pepper.
So I think we know there's a distinct difference between secret sauce, special sauce, and surprise sauce.
Yeah, most certainly. Those are three very distinct categories.
We're still talking about food, right?
Right, that's debatable.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The three things you need to know before you go.
Columbus police have released video of a person of interest in connection with the deaths of a couple who were shot inside their Wineland Park home last week. It's somebody's Nest camera video positioned in an alley on their garage. Police say the person was walking in that alley near Spencer and Monique Tepe's home between 2 and 5 a.m. The day of the murders. The person appears to be male, wearing a dark hoodie and walking with his head down. It's not really that clear. You can see sort of a gait, the person's gait. You can see sort of a size. It definitely looks male. You cannot see a face. So it's a little unintelligible, maybe unless you knew the person. You'd be like, well, I know who that is. No arrests have been made. Investigators have not named any suspects. And authorities continue to ask anyone with surveillance cameras or information from the area, please come forward. You can do so anonymously. You know those settlements that you get like from Amazon? You're like, oh, I'm going to be in this class action. And then you get your check and it's like for $2.03 or something. All right, well, Here's a little bit of a juicier one, okay? If you used 23andMe back in 2023, there was a huge data breach, and the company has had to settle. And if you can prove damages, you could get up to 10 grand. Now, that's quite a bit, obviously. The settlement is officially open, and it is time to file for your piece of the pie. If your health data was accessed, millions of people's health data from 23andMe in 2023 were accessed, you should get about $165. That's the low end. All right, if you did 23andMe and your data was among the data that was breached, you will get about $165. And then beyond that, if you've had any actual expense from that breach or any harm from the data breach, and that includes mental health harm, you can get up to 10 grand.
Oh, I'm filing.
So, also, along with this, even if you're on the low end of the settlement, you will receive up to 5 years of very expensive credit monitoring worth thousands of dollars. It will cover your genetic monitoring, medical records monitoring, health insurance, and dark web monitoring. And it provides up to $1 million in identity theft and fraud insurance. So this was a bad breach, and they're paying for it. So if you did do 23andMe back in 2023, definitely go to 23andMeDataSettlement.com and file a claim.
Does mental health and anguish cover the fact that 23andMe showed me that I spent 2 years dating my cousin?
It might.
Okay.
I don't...
Because that happened.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I did. When COVID, 2020 and 2021, I dated a girl for 2 years. We lived together during COVID and everything. And I found out after we broke up, I got a message on 23andMe from her mom saying, "Hey, is this the Aaron that dated my daughter?" And as it turns out, we were cousins.
Please tell me distant. What are we talking? First, second, third?
Yeah.
What are we... Oh, no.
Let's say it's within the baseball field.
Okay.
It's within the baseball field. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, sorry that one didn't work out. Oh my gosh. That is a good story. All right, moving on. David Lee Roth has just announced a 30-date tour of the U.S. and Canada starting in April, and he will be at Rose Music Center in the Dayton area on June 9th, and the tour concludes with a performance at Sturgis in August. Now, Rose Music Center posted about this yesterday. People are roasting at David Lee Roth in the comments, mainly over a lot of those videos that came out over the summer of David Lee Roth performing, and I just happen to have a clip of one of those performances.
He's not even singing, it's like he's talking.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get the gist, right? You get the gist.
I stopped going to karaoke nights.
Are you paying just to be in the same room with him? Is
now,
that what the deal is?
If I might suggest to you to watch some of those videos, because there is something entertaining, and I mean that in a good way, entertaining about David Lee Roth. He is an entertaining human being. He's up there prancing around as much as you can. The vocals aren't great, but he does put on a show. So, I don't know. As long as the tickets aren't that expensive, it might be. If you were a fan in the day, it might be worth your time.
I say take bets on this 29-date tour that he's got going on. Yeah. On which of these 29 dates is he going to drop dead on stage?
No, really?
Have you, the videos, he's got it looks like someone painted him with olive oil. Like he's sweating, but not, it's like a sheen. It's like he's just, it's like his blood sugar's low. Like it's just a glisten of, ugh.
He kind of looks like a popsicle a little bit, like a big head and a tiny, tiny body.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too. I don't want to be too mean.
I
Because
know.
honestly,
I don't want to either.
I liked watching the videos. I watched like 5 of them, and I thought, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. If you can make some money off this, go for it.
You don't think it's a money grab?
Yes, I think it's a money grab, but I also think he put in the time. Make your, go ahead.
Okay.
Get your bag.
All right.
Is that what they say? Get your bag?
Yeah, get your bag.
Get your bag.
Okay.
All right. I don't know. There's something fun about him. I can't help myself.
Oh, that definitely is. Yeah, he is an entertainer.
Right.
And I guess if you're gonna go and you're gonna be singing at the top of your lungs anyways with all the songs you know.
Little backing tracks.
A little backing track, yeah. If you want to sing along with a bucket of yuck, go ahead.
I hope there's some backing track.
Yeah.
There are times he just kind of marches around the stage, not saying or doing any singing. But anyway, all right. Those are your 3 things.
Kelly, did you fill out a blank check on January 1st?
For what?
The good fortune thing?
No.
You're supposed to fill out a blank check to cash or something.
Oh, really?
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about this. Did I miss my window?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do it on the
I think
first?
it's on the first.
Darn
yeah.
it.
Is this like a good luck thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you fill out a check to cash.
Okay.
But you leave the amount blank and then you sign it and you date it for December 31st or something like that.
And then somebody can come in and steal it and then just write and just clean out your bank account.
Yeah, I guess
something
there's
like
that. Yeah, I guess there's that. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm good.
It was or eat 12 grapes, I think is the other one.
Sauerkraut.
Oh.
Eating sauerkraut is supposed to be good luck. You're supposed to do that on New Year's Day.
Rabbits, bunnies, whatever that is on the first.
I don't know that
You're
one.
supposed to say either rabbits.
Rabbits.
Okay.
As soon as you wake up.
As soon as you wake up,
words out of your
you
mouth.
can't say anything else first.
That's the first of every month.
So you have good luck.
I've never done it.
I've not heard that. If you're looking to make millions, there are multiple routes you can take, including this one. If you want to jump on, what is that new betting website that people are jumping all over? Hold on, I got to find it. Oh, the Kalshi. The Kalshi website has kind of taken over on prop bets. There's also Polymarket as well, where you can jump online. Plenty of buzz in the gambling community, apparently, as people are laying down money in 2026 as the return of the Lord. Yes, people are placing money on the fact that this will be the year that Jesus returns to human form.
Really?
I feel like that prediction has never panned out. Well, it hasn't panned out.
It has not yet.
I was going to say,
Not
you feel
yet.
like it?
It has not yet.
I know, it has
It
never
has not.
panned out.
Although, could he be walking among us?
I mean, has he not yet? Has he not stepped forward
revealed
yet?
himself?
Well, the return of Jesus will be a spectacular thing, I believe. It's not going to be some secret thing.
You would have to think so.
Yeah.
You would have to think that it's going to be kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
When it goes down. As of right now, there's about the betting probability puts it at about a 3% chance in terms of where people are putting their money.
Yeah.
Now, of course, if you bet on the non-return of Jesus in 2026, the payout is pennies.
Right.
Minimal.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're taking the more popular vote.
You probably got to bet $100 to win $3.
If that.
Right.
Yeah, if that. But if you decide to put down some money on the odds that Jesus will be returning in 2026, you can walk away an instant millionaire, they say.
Wow.
For mere dollars.
Okay, so that I guess to cash in, you'd have to be left behind when Jesus comes back.
Yeah, because that would be the resurrection, right?
This is a fool's bet. You're not going to collect if you're a Christian, right? Because you'll be raptured.
Right.
So
I don't know. Is your money good in heaven?
I don't think so. You can't take it with you, baby.
And how you? Wait a minute, though. How is this going to be proven? Like, some guy's going to claim he's Jesus. I mean, how are we going to know? And as soon as somebody claims they're Jesus, our government's going to lock him up.
Probably.
Well, there is supposed to be a rapture in which you will notice.
So the government won't matter.
Well, I'm just saying that will be quite spectacular. I don't think it'll be, and you will be able to deny it.
So
that's something.
In that case, I'm good. I'll be here.
You can collect your money.
I can collect my money.
You know that.
Yeah, I know for a fact I'll be here.
So what does a $20 bet pay off?
You know, they said with a minimal bet you can become an instant millionaire. So I don't know what a minimal bet is, but they do say with a minimal bet you can become an instant millionaire. And as I said, they are collecting these. They're taking these bets.
I'll bet they are
at Polymarket and at Kalshi. Are the two websites right now.
Speaking of Jesus, did you see that Dilbert cartoonist, Scott Adams? He said he is getting ready to die of cancer, and he has never believed in God or anything. He said he is becoming a Christian.
Well, they always
right now,
do,
this month. No, I mean, he is professing faith in Christ. He's like, I have listened to my Christian followers and my Christian friends, and I am ready to receive Jesus.
I think a lot of people, if you're going to do it, that's the time you're going to do it.
If you have an opportunity.
If you have an opportunity.
You don't get run over by a bus.
If it's not instant.
Before you have a chance.
Now, Kelly, doesn't he know if you're being serious? And he knows what your whole life's been.
No, I mean,
so all of a sudden you're going to die, and now you believe in God.
Well, hey, if you know the story of the two people that were crucified with Jesus Christ, one of them was saved on the cross moments before he died. And then Jesus said, today you'll be in paradise with me, because he confessed his sin. He confessed.
Okay. I absolutely do it.
Yeah, so you can have deathbed conversions. They're legitimate. It's just a faith posture before God.
Johnny says Jesus is going to show up at Sonic Temple. That would be quite the entrance.
Jesus has shown up at Rock on the Range. So, do you remember that
Sonic
guy?
Temple, yes.
That
crowd
would be.
surfed. I passed him over my head.
I have not seen the guy who dresses as Jesus at Sonic Temple. Why don't you come back, man?
He's going to come out on stage with Marilyn Manson.
Throw your bets down now for the return in 2026. All right, I want to take a moment. And all of us just kind of close our eyes, take a little trip. But if you're driving, don't do this. Don't close your eyes. But you can still mentally
get in the zone.
Get in the zone. Take a trip with us back in time. Sitting down after school, grabbing your snack, or maybe it's a Saturday morning and you get the bowl of sugar cereal and spoon ready to go for a good round of Saturday morning cartoons. But you know at some point they're going to fade to black, and here come the commercials. And during said commercials, there's a good chance that you're going to see some sort of public service announcement on the TV, some sort of message to try and learn you something. And so I found this website, and they put together a list of some of the PSAs we grew up with. And I want to see if you remember some of these. Like this one, obvious. Everyone remembers this. Someone standing there says, "This is your brain." And they crack 2 eggs in a sizzling pan. And this is your brain on drugs.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
Yes.
There we go. It took a while to get to the point.
Any questions?
Any questions? Yes. Do you remember who Vince and Larry are?
Vince and Larry.
Vince and Larry, they were all over your TV during a public service announcement trying to get you to do one certain thing.
Okay.
No one?
No.
Vince and Larry. I saw the Googles over there, thick.
No, I was looking for something else.
Oh, okay.
Vince and Larry.
Yeah. Are these real people or are they cartoons?
No, they're not real people.
Is it
They're not
Stranger
cartoons.
Danger?
Not Stranger Danger. But they're sitting together talking to each other.
Oh, they're the crash test dummies.
They are the crash test dummies sitting there in the car reminding you to wear your seatbelt. Yeah, Vince and Larry, the crash test dummies. And then not only that, to scare you, they actually showed the car hitting the wall. And they showed Vince and Larry just flopping around.
Thanks to these airbags here, this job is now a piece of cake, Larry. But yeah, that's something, partner.
Another famous one usually took place. We might not see this one because we might have been already in bed, but if you're a parent, you saw it because just about every night at 10 p.m., the message would pop up. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Yep, absolutely. Do you remember?
Remind parents they had children back then. Right, that's how much we weren't in the house.
That's right. Do you remember the little blue puppets saying, "We're not candy"?
Oh, I don't remember that
These were the little like toy pills saying, "We're not candy."
We're not candy.
Yep, trying to convince kids that just because you find some colorful little pills laying around the house doesn't mean it's candy. Not something you necessarily want to be popping in your mouth. Yeah,
we'll see about that.
Do you remember the old iconic duck and cover?
Yes.
Now, you had to be a little bit older to remember duck and cover because this was like late 70s, early 80s, old Cold War stuff. Basically, hey, if a nuclear bomb hits, maybe your school desk will save you, which is exactly what it was. Yeah. Get under your school desk or get against the wall, put your head between your legs,
and kiss your
ass goodbye. Yeah, pretty much. That's about it. Let's see. Of course, on the list, you've got Smokey the Bear. You also have McGruff. You remember McGruff?
McGruff, the crime dog.
The crime dog.
Yeah.
What did he want to do?
Take a bite out of crime.
Take a bite out of crime, absolutely. And then you've got Pee Wee Herman's anti-crack commercial. Do you remember Pee Wee Herman?
Oh.
It was Pee Wee Herman, or it was Paul Rubens, as Pee Wee Herman, in a very Pee Wee Herman voice, but he was speaking very directly about crack.
Yeah.
And what it can do, looking right into the camera. And it's just unique seeing Pee Wee Herman in Pee Wee Herman's voice being so serious.
Was that like community service for him?
You know what? Was it?
I don't know.
Was it after the incident?
Yeah.
That's a good question. It might be.
Hey, do you remember the Native American with one tear coming down his cheek because he was looking out at all the litter?
Yes. Yep.
How about, have you had said them all?
No, there's one more.
Okay.
The end-all, be-all.
I'm just waiting.
What is it?
Oh, and I guarantee, Thick, we're on the same page. The end-all, be-all PSA. Go ahead, Thick. Which one is it?
I think I might know.
Is a kid and his dad?
Absolutely, it's a kid and his dad.
He catches him with the weed and
yep.
says, "Where did you learn how to do this?" "From you, Dad. I learned it from watching you, okay?"
The most famous one of them all when Dad walks in with the little wooden box and shows him the joint.
Yeah.
"Learned it from you, Dad. Learned it from watching you, okay?" Oh.
That's when everyone switched from using little wooden boxes to using the film canisters.
Right. Because we have changed it up. Yeah. We know where they hide it now. Seems like all of us had a somewhat quiet New Year's Eve. You watched the OSU game and then off to bed.
Off to bed.
Not quite to midnight.
Just misery.
Just misery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe. Did you make it to midnight, Thick?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Did we count down? I think we did. I
can't remember.
I don't even know if we. I don't know if I acknowledged it being midnight, but I was up past midnight.
Like, did you ring it in with Ryan Seacrest?
No.
And Diana Ross, I heard, was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
We did have the CNN, Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen. So you watch Andy Cohen get drunk on TV.
Oh, they let them drink now?
Oh, yeah.
Because remember they tried to ban it and everybody got upset.
Who's the comedian that used to be on with him?
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah.
But she's like in a huge beef.
Yeah, she's not doing it.
Yeah.
But was that Andy Cohen was drunk again. So was Anderson Cooper.
Is that when he read Taylor Swift's lyrics to Wood?
Yes.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
he did and they could not keep a straight face.
Nope.
I saw the video of just that. It was funny.
I spent New Year's Eve. Nora and I spent New Year's Eve at your son's house, who is also, of course, married to our lovely night jock, Tess. So it was the four of us hanging out. We watched the OSU game and ate some charcutes and just kind of hung out, played some darts, watched the ball drop. And then they pulled out their favorite game. And look, I'm the first to admit, I'm a little too competitive when it comes to board games. Okay. I really get into it, and I really don't like to lose.
What's the game?
The game was catchphrase.
Oh, okay.
Now, there are two versions of catchphrase. There's the actual card game where you have the physical cards, and I think you put it into a little plastic thing. And basically, catchphrase is you play with your teammate, you play with partners, and I'm trying to get you to say a word or phrase by describing it to you.
Yes.
But obviously, there's certain things you can't say. You're definitely not supposed to, like, charades and act everything out. You're just supposed to verbally try and get your partner to say the words that are on the screen.
Gotcha.
They've got the digital version of the game, which is just this small little handheld circle with a little digital screen, and the timer goes off and it beeps faster. And it's a timed game where you try and get your teammate to say the words. Here's the thing. Here's the question. Do you have house rules at your house? 800-821-9970. When you're playing a game, is there a certain game you play and you've got house rules? Where it's not exactly following the rules. This is just how
the way you play.
Right.
I gotcha.
And that's exactly what happened. The very first thing we do is we sit down. It's Tyler and I versus the girls, Nora and Tess. And Nora sits down, starts the game, and the first thing that pops up, she goes, and hits pass. And hits pass. And hits pass. And I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I can't describe any of these. And hits pass. Oh, yeah. And I said, well, wait a minute. That's the point of the game. You got to figure out how to describe it. And if you can't, then the timer runs out and you don't get any points.
Right.
Yeah, but that's no fun. You gotta get it so I can at least give some clues. And no. And Nora, Tess, and Tyler are like, well, that's just how we play. That way we can keep the thing moving and keep it. No! That's not how you play the game.
Like, it's probably funnier if you just have to take what you're given.
Right. That's exactly it.
But I do have sympathy for Nora because it gives me anxiety when I look at something and I can't see my way through it. And then I'm like, I would be like her, pass, 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 pass.
So, and they stated this rule before you started the game?
No.
Okay, because Randa Woods just texted in and said if there are house rules, they need to be stated up front.
That's what I would think. Yeah, how are we playing this game?
And Carrie said, I've never played the game, but Carrie said catchphrase will make you divorce your family. Now, if it's that way just by the rules, then you're adding house rules. I can't even imagine.
I pulled out the official rules. That in the little booklet. And they could tell that I was perturbed because...
Did they give you your way real quick?
No. Oh, no. It was a battle.
It was a battle. Okay.
But I can tell you this. I was going, I don't have the rules in front of me, so I'm just going to read this weather report. I want you to pretend these are the rules, okay? Tuesday, cloudy, spotted light rain, breezy, high of 52.
I believe that.
That's how I was reading the rules
to
them.
They picked up on your irritation.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Tyler.
Tyler, what's up?
Not that Tyler.
Not your Tyler. No. What's going on, Tyler?
I'm with you, Goose. There are rules written in the box. You gotta follow them.
That's the point of the game.
If it's going to be a house rule situation, everybody has to agree.
The game is Monopoly.
Okay, see, I was going to bring that up because no one plays Monopoly the right way.
House rules stand.
No, there's no money on free parking in the rules.
Right, exactly.
That's made up.
I would say the one game is Monopoly, where house rules, but you kind of state it beforehand, without a doubt. Can you remember? Has your family ever gotten in a fight over a game, Tyler?
Oh, all the time. Monopoly mainly.
Monopoly mainly. Yeah, that one will do it for sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't what? I think we lost it.
We lost him. Oh, Tyler, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was. Oh.
So how did it turn out? Did you all agree to just go ahead and do house rules? Because
it turned out where we played by the rules.
Okay.
And then we ended up like switching teams, and I ended up going to bed shortly after that.
Okay, are you a person who can sense when there's awkwardness in the room, or does that pass you by? I'm wondering, was it awkward, or was everybody like in a great mood? And we're like, all right, whatever. Or are they like, man, Goose is really hot under the collar right now.
This is after midnight now.
Yeah. Oh, well, and here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that really frustrated me. as a competitive person because Tyler was my teammate. And I've given Tyler a few pokes before about going over to his place because we'll all hang out and he's having like a beer and that's it. And so I've poked him a couple times. So on New Year's Eve, he actually let loose a little bit. The problem was he was my teammate. And I'm like, it's circular and you blew them as kids. It's made out of soap and water and that's what you blow it. What is it? And he's like, potato. And I'm like, come on.
Bubbles.
I was so mad. I was so mad at him because he was too drunk to play catchphrase. And I'm livid.
Normally you're like, have another one. That night you're like, why are you an alcoholic?
Right. Why can't you do it? I would love to know if you have any house rules.
Vivian Moore says, we fight about Uno all the time. How do you fight about Uno? That is the most basic game ever.
Pretty clear.
I think they mean they fight over like,
are you allowed to reverse and then draw four?
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
and then reverse
That's
and then
the
draw
fight.
four, then reverse and draw. Yeah,
I can play whatever card I want.
That's the fight.
I think that there are rules about it in the written rules, though.
About how many times? Because if you reverse it, or do you get to play right when you draw?
I don't know which way it goes, whether house rules are you can't like really bone someone with your cards, or if that's the
that's what a lot of people try and do.
Yeah.
Is they really try and just stack them up and really get them. All right, 800-821-9970. I would love to know if you've got any sort of house rules in your house or the game that you really had a big fight over. Minus Monopoly. We all know everyone fought over Monopoly, but was there a time you really got in a heated argument over a game? 800-821-9970, 987 The Blitz. New Year's Eve almost turned ugly for me over a game. Because, I take games a little too seriously. And it was myself and my fiancée Nora and our night jock Tess and her husband Tyler, who happens to be Thick's son. The four of us were hanging out, ended up playing catchphrase, and here they are just making up house rules, and it drove me nuts.
Shouldn't have got him drunk.
Drove me nuts. But I wanted to know, do you have house rules around any games, or have there been any games that cause fights at your house? Rebecca, how are you?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good. What house rules do you have, or what game caused a fight?
So, Thanksgiving a few years ago, there was a massive, heated, and I mean cutthroat, heated argument over a game of euchre.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll get into it over some euchre. What was the argument about?
My mother-in-law's boyfriend has a bad habit of getting drunk and getting really belligerent, especially when it comes to games. And he would lay 2 or 3 cards at a time thinking that he was taking tricks. And I told him, if you only play 1 card, you would understand that you're not taking all the tricks that you think that you are. And he ended up kicking us out of the house.
He ended up kicking you out of the house?
Yep.
You can only lay down 2 or 3 if you've got both Bowers or both Bowers and an ace. You can't just start laying out 3 cards. That's not how that works. Oh, I'd be mad too.
What is it? I don't even understand.
Do you play euchre?
Oh, I love euchre.
He would
would
only play trump cards, but he would not play high enough cards that he would take the trick. So he thought that he was taking.
Because if you've got both jacks,
no, I know how that works.
Down.
Right. That's why I don't understand why is he playing multiple cards if he's not
playing.
Because
he's an idiot.
Well, I don't
because he's dumb.
And he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's just dumb. I appreciate the call, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Yeah, we had another text about euchre. Saying euchre can definitely get heated. Absolutely. And if you're not, if you're not snapping the card down, and when you got that Bauer, you got to snap that thing down.
I've played a lot of euchre. That's one that I never had any drama with because the rules are pretty finite. There's no house rules in euchre.
No, there are no house rules.
There's no way around any of it.
But it can definitely turn into an attitude type game
for
sure.
You're a sore loser.
Yeah, or if you're bringing someone new in, like a rookie, then it gets frustrating.
And if they don't pick up on what you're putting down and they're not playing like you're playing.
I can't play with a rookie.
Yeah.
No chance am I playing with a rookie.
No way.
You and I need to play some euchre as a team.
Oh, we can definitely do that for sure.
I'm very good at euchre.
Let's see. A bunch of Uno as well. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Chuck.
Chuck. All right, Chuck. Do you have any house rules when it comes to any games or any fights that took place?
Well, since we're on the subject of euchre, if I have all 4 jacks, I will not call it. I sit on it every time. They refer to it as passing hot.
Okay, all right. I can see that.
Right.
But if you got nothing to support the jacks.
We're playing to get points, right?
Right.
So if I get 1 point for taking all 3 of my tricks, but I get 2 points for setting somebody, and I have all 4 jacks, I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you got a chance to euchre somebody.
They're all over me every time. It's cheating.
The most important question,
I'm in a car.
though. Here's the most important question.
I'm in a car by myself right now, and I'm getting heated just thinking about it.
No, I get it. Here's the most important thing, though. When you get to 9 points and you flip over your point cards, do you allow the other person to milk the cow when you're in the barn?
No.
No? You're missing out, man. That's the best part.
I like his strategy. I don't see the problem.
No. I'm saying this has nothing to do with his strategy.
I don't either.
When you get to 9 points,
search the internet. There's no rule that says you have to call it.
No, you don't have to call anything. I love how this is turning into like a euchre tutorial. But you got to milk the cow when you're in the barn. That's right. Next time you play, milk the cow when you're in the barn. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Let's say Blitz. Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Matt.
Matt, do you have house rules or any fights that took place?
I was going to speak to the euchre thing because that's the worst fight we've had about.
Everybody's fighting
all about euchre. Everybody's fighting about euchre. What was this fight about?
Well, I love that you guys say you're experts on this, so I want your ruling on it. I was playing with my family a few weeks ago. My wife's grandma was playing with us. I flip. I think it was the jack of hearts I dealt. I had the other 3 aces in my hand, but I had no other hearts. I picked up the jack to make hearts trump, and she said you can't pick up that jack if you don't have any other trump in your hand.
Oh, BS!
Have you ever heard that?
No, BS.
Ever, never.
If it's your turn to pick up, you can pick up or turn it down.
It does not matter what's in your hand.
Now, some house rules, if you were the dealer, the only house rule that would come up is if you flip that card over and it passes all the way around, do you screw the dealer or do you reshuffle and re-deal again? That's a house rule, is screw the dealer.
Always stick the dealer.
Yeah.
So wait, do you fight Granny?
Yeah. Tell me you knocked the denture straight out of her mouth.
I did get up and walk away because I was going to say some things.
Oh, smart man.
That is awesome. Hey, thank you so much for the call.
Guys ruling on it since you knew. Thanks.
You were in the right. I appreciate it, man. I love this. Dave says, no euchre, but the one thing that really gets going in our house is spoons. Oh, spoons
I love
is one.
spoons. We just get injuries with that. We don't
absolutely.
Fight. It's just a lot of injuries.
See, when there are times we used to play at the lake house, and we would play outside, and we would play extreme spoons, where everyone sits.
Where it's knives.
No, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
But we would all sit at the picnic table, and everyone had a spoon in their hand, except for one person, of course, and then everyone chucked it over their shoulder. Oh. So when the 4 cards came down, you had to dart and go get the spoon. And that turned into
That's fun. I really like that.
You got some land like you do? Oh, yeah. Take the spoons outside at a table.
Chuck them behind your head.
You just throw them up in the air so you don't know where they land.
You just get scratches on our forearms and hands.
Oh, absolutely. You got to watch out for that.
Drawing blood.
For sure.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
A Delaware councilman has resigned his seat effective immediately after he was charged for a second time with stalking. Corey Hoffman was charged back in November with stalking a woman, calling, texting, and emailing her repeatedly from multiple numbers and email addresses, even after being asked to stop. Court records show that he then approached her at Scioto Ridge Elementary School, where she was in the pickup line with her daughter. Then last week, Hoffman was charged again after he allegedly had other people sending the same woman messages on his behalf. He's accused of sharing Google image folders with her and then leaving a duct tape box on her porch over Christmas with letters addressed to her and gifts for her children. So he was charged again with stalking. He resigned effective immediately. Hoffman served on city council in Delaware since 2019, and his current term was scheduled to expire in 2027. It's a man with a little bit of a problem, I would say. No means no.
No means no. Yeah. You can't do that.
No. A major shift in weight loss treatment is rolling out this week as Novo Nordisk launches Wegovy in pill form. It's a once-daily pill and is the first GLP-1 weight loss drug available in pill form. It will be offered through tens of thousands of pharmacies and select telehealth providers nationwide. Now, as we deal with our insurance issues, maybe trying to submit for Wegovy or life-saving cancer treatment, and you get denial after denial here in the United States, South Korea's new president has put forth a proposal that would have the national insurance system over there cover treatment for baldness. You get your baldness treatment covered 100% by the government.
Wow.
Yes, well, that's what the proposal is. That's what he's asking for. Is he
going bald himself?
No, but what he says, I guess he's really trying to connect with the younger voters. And he says that society is so fixated on appearance, and young people say it's a matter of survival for them to have hair, because getting a job, most job applications in South Korea require a photo. Like, they want to look at you before they hire you.
Wow.
And they say that any thinning hair or baldness impacts their ability to work because they can't get hired. And so the president is like, hey, we'll cover baldness treatment for you. And they're men and women. I mean, whoever's dealing with the balding situation will get that covered. How nice.
You know, I don't know. I didn't really have an issue with my thinning hair and then finally deciding to, like, it's time. Like, there's no point in keeping it. I mean, I do remember, and thankfully, I can kind of pull off baldness, and some people, you know, don't necessarily pull it off as well as others. But I used to stand in the mirror and, like, pull my hair back to see like what I would look like without hair. But if it's a society that looks at pictures before you get hired, then I can see that.
Yeah, in our society, men shave their heads on purpose. On purpose, like, baldness is cool here. Yeah. But in South Korea, I guess they're like, we're not going to hire you if you look like you're golden bald. Yes,
you've got thinning hair, you got weak genes.
Maybe that's it.
You're not a real man,
right? So anyway, there you go. Those are your three things.
All right. There's a guy who recently posted an article, and it has caught a whole bunch of attention online because 99.9% of people disagree with this man's take. However, I'm part of the 0.01%. I can't do math. 0.1% that agrees with him. And I'm wondering if anyone else is like this. 800-821-9970. And I've actually mentioned this before on the air, in that if I'm watching a TV show or there's a movie coming out, especially if it's like a Marvel movie, let's say, and people are talking about cameos or special appearances or a surprise twist, I have no problem, as this man states in his article, read the spoilers first. I have got no issue with that. Or if a movie comes out on a Friday and I'm going to see it on a Sunday, like after credit scenes for Marvel movies, I'll absolutely look up after credit scenes.
Yeah.
To see the description of what's going to happen in the after credit scene. I've got no problem with it. Are you spoiler free?
No, I'm not spoiler free. Now, I don't want spoilers if I am going to invest my time in it. But if I see something I'm interested in, but I'm pretty sure I'll never make it to the movie theater to see it, like this happened with Weapons. I pretty much knew that it was going to, I wasn't going to see it unless it popped up, and I know it's on streaming now.
Right.
But I just went ahead and read the spoilers because I knew I wasn't going to catch it before I likely read or saw spoilers. I'm just get it over with. I want to know what happens, and I'm not probably going to see it. So that's when I will do a spoiler. I'm interested, but not interested enough to go to the theater.
Okay. Thick.
But you're talking about if I'm going to a theater to see a movie.
Yeah. You're saying spoiler free.
Yeah, well, what am I, from another planet? No, I don't want spoilers.
That's what most people say.
Of course not. I don't want anything. I don't want a single detail. I don't even want to know what somebody's eating for breakfast in the movie.
You just want to go in.
I want
a little baby fawn.
Yeah.
Just This the world is your oyster kind of thing.
I want to let the drama unfold. That's the experience.
That's what most people are saying.
I agree with if I am spending my time or my money on something, I don't want it spoiled for me. Like a book, I don't want spoiled for me if I'm going to read it. But if I'm like, that new Stephen King, it's too long, I'm not going to read it, what happens? I'll look it up.
Yeah, see,
if I'm not going to see it, I don't care.
Right, of course. See, I'm borderline in between, like, way impatient and a sociopath. Like, I don't know. It's right in between the two that spoilers just don't bother me.
I think anxiety is a bad word for what I'm trying to describe, but there is some type of anticipation that sometimes it's really just too difficult to wait through. You just want it satisfied. So you'll spoil it.
And I most certainly am an instant gratification type person. So, yeah, patience is not one of my virtues. So if I want it now, I want it now.
Yeah.
And at least I know what's going on. And then do it. I can still look forward to that moment because I haven't seen it. I want to see how it's visualized. So I've got no problem doing that. But again, I get it. Most people are not like this.
Yeah, Chris Hatfield texted in. He says, I don't look for spoilers on purpose, but if I come across a spoiler, I have the bad habit to not look away, and I will read it.
Okay, if it just happens.
Is that kind of you?
No, I'll search them out.
Oh, you
I will Google.
You want
I
this
will
one.
Google. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, especially if it comes to...
What planet are you from again?
It'd be Earth. Especially if it comes to, like I said, like post-credit scenes on Marvel movies. I'm like, oh, what post-credit scenes are there? What's going to happen in them? And then you read the description, and then you go watch it happen on screen.
One thing that was accidentally spoiled for me, remember that documentary last year, The Unknown Number? Where the woman was talking. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I saw a spoiler for that, like who did it.
Who did it, right.
And I still watched it and still enjoyed it, but there was a little taken away. The fact that I knew it was coming, and everybody else, you see those videos of the shock, of people when they find out who did it.
Yep.
And all those videos out there, I was like, aw.
You didn't get that visceral what? Yeah. I get it. Because I did see that one with no spoilers, and
it was pretty good.
There was definitely like a oh my god moment for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, again, I know I'm in the huge minority here, but just know if you're like me, you're not alone.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us down south. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? Polk County, Florida, where a Florida man is behind bars because he pulled up to a construction site in his car and parked where he was not supposed to be parked. So some of the construction workers noticed this, and the gentleman in the car was acting very strangely. Matthew Zaccarino, a 39-year-old from Altamonte Springs, was sitting in the car by himself, kind of rocking back and forth. That's when the construction site manager decided, something's not exactly right. This man is not supposed to be here. Let's get the deputies involved. That's exactly what they did. And when the deputies approached the car, they saw the man, Mr. Matthew Zaccarino, sitting in his car wearing a red lace bra with prosthetic silicone breastises and a G-string, and I quote from the police report, showing off the boys. I mean, if that's how you want to drive, maybe you feel a bit more comfortable in a G-string with butt cheeks akimbo just rubbing up against the seat. If that's what you're into, great. The problem did arise, however, when he was searched and they found a gun hidden underneath the fake boobies inside the red lace bra. Asked where he was going, Mr. Zaccarino said, I was on my way to a costume party. However, when asked where the costume party was, he stopped talking to police altogether. Police report stated, can you imagine? He's mad at us for trying to find out where his lace bra, why he's wearing a lace bra with guns and a G-string or G-somethings, is what the police officer said to the reporters. He said it was ugly. It was so ugly. Those were his exact words to the reporter.
Is it weird? I want to see a picture.
I kind of do too. Because if you're wearing a G-string and the cash and prizes are hanging out, like, are they all to one side? Is it Moses splitting the Red Sea?
Some on the left, some on the right.
Do you have like two plums hanging off the branch?
Oh.
Or is it all squished to one end?
He was committed to the bit. That we know.
He was absolutely committed. He was arrested, charged with armed trespassing with a firearm, loitering, or prowling, and also resisting an officer without violence. How do you resist an officer without violence? You just say no?
I guess.
Like, I don't understand. How can you resist? Run? Maybe that.
He needs
but if you're running in a G-string, you just flap, 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 flap.
This man needs to learn the fine art of flying under the radar.
Yeah, that's not going to help you fly under the radar at all if you're wearing a red lace bra with fake silicone boobies and a gun hidden underneath. Our second story takes us right here in our own backyard. Chillicothe, Ohio, is where a police officer has been arrested on charges of assault and endangering children after attacking his wife during a domestic violence dispute. Here's the problem. Lance Cadbury was taken into custody early Saturday morning after a 911 call around 2 a.m. Because apparently his wife walked in on Lance in the bathroom. Now, here's the problem. Lance is actually a police officer out in Chillicothe, and, let's just say his wife caught him working the solo shift while polishing his nightstick in the bathroom.
Bitch!
And apparently, she interrupted a good old sesh on the hub because he was watching, and I quote, obese women pornography content on his phone.
Oh.
I mean, if you've got to type, you've got to type. That's fine. But that's kind of rude for your wife just to walk in on you.
Yeah, lock the door, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
Give me a minute. He told her to beat it alone. Although, it seems like he was the one beating it and wanted to be left alone.
Right.
She apparently didn't appreciate the stuff he was watching. Didn't appreciate the videos on his screen.
But in one way, you've got a lot of leeway in terms of weight gain. That's got to make you feel good.
That's a positive spin.
Yeah, right.
If you're a woman and your man is watching said category, then you kind of know he doesn't mind.
Yeah.
So
bake a cake.
You can have your cake and eat it too. Literally. Anyways, confrontation turned physical. He's accused of laying hands on her in a fit of rage over interrupting his, go away, I'm beating! According to his wife, the officer was heavily intoxicated. And, he's going to be facing some charges there. That is your not-so-breaking news. I was reminded of something that happened to me, and I want to share it with you and see. Kelly, I don't know if you would handle this the same way, though. Okay. So, we were out and about. This took place about a year and a half ago. And we were out and about. And you know the truth? I can't even tell you where we were. We weren't in Detroit. We had gone somewhere. We were visiting. And we were staying at a hotel. And I remember we went out with some friends. And obviously, to be safe, we took an Uber out and about. And at the end of the night, we get in the Uber, and we go home. Now, I wake up the next morning, and I can't find my phone in the hotel anywhere. I tear apart everything, and there is no phone. So, thankfully, I had my laptop with me. I bust out my laptop, and I go to find my phone. And sure enough, the map pops up, and there's the blue dot blinking, and it's sitting on a side street. You know, you can look at the map and you can tell this is a side street, and it's somewhere in this neighborhood. And as I zoom out more, I see the major crossroads, I see the major highway, and I see we're about 20 minutes away from where my phone is located. So the only logical answer is my phone is in the back of the Uber car.
Right.
So, thankfully, our car is at the hotel because we had taken an Uber out the entire night. So we jump in the car, follow my laptop, and sure enough, it takes us to this little subdivision, just like where you live, Thick, houses everywhere. There's the Uber car sitting in the street, and I walk up, and I can see my phone right there. And I was like, oh, man. So I grab Nora's phone, I go to Uber customer service, I give them the explanation. We still had... I had the Uber driver's license plate, and I knew about what time we got picked up. And they said, okay, we'll try and contact the driver. Well, no answer. There's about probably a good 10, 15 minutes now. And so, and not only that, let me preface this with, this was 6:45-ish in the morning. Like, we were getting ready to head out, and, it was early. So I want to knock on his door at 6:45 in the morning, and this is a Sunday. I don't know. So I walk over, grab the back door, boop, boop, the door's open. I grab my phone.
It was unlocked?
It was unlocked.
Oh, wow.
I grab my phone, shut the door, get in the car, leave. And I was reminded of this story because someone said, you broke into someone's car.
No, you didn't break in. It was unlocked.
Is that legal?
You're not allowed to walk through someone's front door if you don't live there.
Well, I'm just saying there's a big difference between breaking
Physical damage.
and entering.
Okay. Theft. But is it theft if it's mine?
No.
But it's in his car.
Possession
Are you
is 9/10 of the law.
Are you allowed to just open someone's car door? Wait, so here's my question, Kelly.
What if you open somebody's car door and don't do any damage and don't steal anything, what law did you break? Name me the law that you broke.
Well, the problem is not necessarily a law, is that what if somebody's in there and their Ring doorbell camera goes off and they see you getting into the car and they have a gun and they decide to enforce a stand your ground situation when all you want is your phone. Now, I'm with you. At 6:45 a.m., I'm trying the door. For sure.
You're trying the door.
If it's 9 a.m., I'm going to the door first. But I'll definitely tell Uber customer service, I'd say, listen, the door was unlocked. I got my phone. Please tell the guy if he wants to know or if he's freaking out. Or if you have a way to, you probably can't contact the guy.
Right.
Leave a note. Leave a note on the windshield. Hey, my car was in your back seat. I grabbed it.
Okay.
Thank you. Great driver. 5 stars.
5 stars. But you'd have no problem checking the door.
I wouldn't, but I would be afraid that somebody might take aim at me.
Okay, you said the stand your ground law, so are you telling me that if somebody opens my unlocked door, I'm legally allowed to shoot them?
No, you're not. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm afraid somebody might think that they could legally shoot me for getting into their car.
People have gotten shot for less.
People have done that.
Yeah.
Doug says now we know why Goose left Michigan.
But stealing phones out of cars? So, again, no harm, no foul. And if it was later in the morning, I absolutely would have knocked.
You knock at the door, but it's 6:45 and the door's unlocked. I mean, it's just the easier solution.
Which would have been better if it was locked. I would have shook the car and the car alarm would have gone off. And that way he would have had to have woken up.
Okay. It would be trespassing. We've had 3 or 4 texts
trespassing.
that says it's
on someone else's property, I guess.
Unlawful entry, yes.
Okay, unlawful entry. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. But if I'm just
I know.
my phone.
It's weird. You're not stealing anything. You're not doing any damage.
He would have had to have understood.
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
Like if he came downstairs or opened
Guys,
the door.
listen, I know it's not a stand your ground situation. I'm saying I'm afraid somebody might think it was.
Right, I got what you said.
Come
Yeah, leave Kelly alone. She was.
I'm not dumb.
Yeah. She's worried the other person was dumb. That's what she's
That's
worried.
what you're worried about, the other person being dumb. Absolutely. Vic, I didn't ask you. Are you checking the door? Are you opening the guy's car door?
I think at that point, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to. I know I'm not going to do anything wrong.
Right.
If I see my phone in there and that door's unlocked, he doesn't want. I think if he's in bed, he would want me to do that rather than wake him up.
I completely agree with you. Yeah, if my door was open, I don't think I would have a problem with someone just opening the door and taking their phone if I was an Uber driver.
There's no bad intent there.
Right.
You know.
I'm with you on that. I think actually he was happy I didn't wake him up.
Kind of common sense situation.
Now I feel much better about the situation.
Yeah,
I was in the right.
You're all right.
I was in the right.
I don't think he's going to hold that against you.
Yeah. Sunday night 7, the Blitz. I hope everyone had an amazing, amazing holiday. Now, Kelly, you just kind of huffed and puffed a little bit because you got a slight holiday issue.
Well, I mean, it's my. I knew it was a possible issue, and indeed, it is. Okay. Charlie is always so thoughtful with his gifts. I love every gift he got me for Christmas, and his Christmas for me was just maybe a 30% dud. I'm on my second return because they were just not good gifts, and it's my fault. Number one, I thought, I'm getting him off eBay. It's a set of 30 Topps trading cards, 1975 Cincinnati Reds. All right. He loved the Cincinnati Reds growing up, obsessed. And somebody took all his baseball cards that he had collected. And I'm like, you know what? Just for funsies, I'm just going to get it for him. It's like $109, right? And I thought, that's pricey, and it's a risk, because actually, I can't remember now if his baseball cards are gone or not. So I looked through the basement, couldn't find them, went ahead, I was desperate for a gift, pulled the trigger on it. Turns out, he has his baseball cards. So apparently they were returned to him from whoever took them.
Okay.
All right. Those are relisted on eBay, right? I'd knocked $10 off the price. I've had 11 people look at it, no bites. Like, nobody's going to buy these, right? I'm not getting my money back on these bad boys. All right. Second of all, sometimes Charlie's feet are really cold. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting him these Sharper Image heated slipper socks that you plug in.
Wow.
Total dud, man. Nobody wants these. They're bulky. They're unwieldy. You have to plug them in. It's like, what was I thinking?
Where does the heat come from? Like, are you walking on coils? That doesn't sound...
I haven't taken him out of the package at all. Like, Charlie, God love him. He's so gracious about everything. He's like, oh, yeah, my feet get cold, But yesterday I'm like, hey, maybe I'll return those Sharper Image socks. He goes, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, for sure.
You don't have
You don't have to. So he did get, I want to say, like, four good things. 4 good things.
Okay.
And that, I don't know. I'm kind of like, this was worse than normal in terms of my success with gift giving. It was a little worse than normal.
Okay. I was so mad. I went shopping the 23rd to pick up Nora's gifts.
Yeah.
Because she's so hard to shop for that thankfully she had mentioned a couple things and I forgot I put them in my notes. But they were simple, like pajama this and, robe that. So I just went to the stores that she named.
Yes.
Because picking out actual things for her is very difficult.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, you are not the only one, because I came across this article. The Goodwills and the ARC thrift stores are being overrun right now in the past couple days because a lot of people are getting what they are calling AI slop gifts. Like, if you go on the TikTok shop and you see someone hawking something and you're like, oh, that looks great, I want to get that. There are so many off-putting videos or, AI videos or videos that are showing a product you think you're getting that you're really not.
Yeah.
Right.
And so many people are receiving them or have received them over the past few days. They're like, this is not what I ordered at all. And of course, it's impossible to return these things because they're all coming from overseas to a company that's never going to give you your money back.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the YouTube videos, the reels.
Yep.
I'm like, I see something like, that is cool. So it's not real.
It's not, or it's a
wild
really bad
knockoff. Yes,
right?
Exactly.
They say the big one are the mugs. Have you seen the mugs where you can get like your favorite artist or your favorite genre of music, and it's made up of like all the tapes of that particular artist?
It's not just mugs either. They do this with big quilts and their album covers.
Yes.
And they don't exist.
They're awful.
I looked up the place where these were coming from because I saw reviews, or I couldn't find any reviews, and it was an apartment in California. I'm like, there's no way in hell. I think, is somebody making it? There were 8 different websites for the same quilt.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is bull. This is BS. There's no way.
There are people posting videos on TikTok as they are going to like the Arc thrift store or the Goodwills, and you're seeing so many of these mugs that are misshaped. They almost look like the Michigan mug I threw on the ground when I got in the car accident out of frustration. Like they're warped and bent.
But these were actual mugs with actual artists on them? They were real?
No, but here's the thing. The actual tapes are blank. They don't really put the artists on them. They kind of look like tapes, like cassettes, but they're just like colorful.
What, do they give you like a Sharpie and you can write in your own?
You can write it on your own, right,
Oh,
basically.
my gosh.
So they say Goodwill is just being overrun this week with what they're calling AI slop gifts. Because so many people jumped on the TikTok shop to order these things, and it's just not what you expect. So you got to be real careful as to what you're ordering. If you're going to do a reel or a TikTok shop type thing, you got to do some research and look into it. So just be careful out there. 997 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Columbus police releasing a video of a person of interest in connection with the murder of a couple in their Wineland Park home last week. Authorities say footage shows a person walking in an alley near the North 4th Street residence of Spencer and Monique Tepe between the hours of 2 and 5 a.m. on December 30th. That's the morning they were killed. The person is dressed in lighter pants and a dark sweatshirt or a coat with a hood pulled up over their head. In the video, you cannot see a face. It is a little, you think, oh, who's going to know them? But you can see this person's gait. That may be familiar to someone, and police are still asking for anyone in the area who has surveillance video to please let them check it out. There were no signs of forced entry at the Tepe house. Anyone who has any information, please contact Columbus Police.
Isn't that crazy? They'll post someone's gait. Do you think if you had a silhouette of 5 guys, you would know Charlie?
Yes.
By his gait?
Yep, I do.
That's so crazy.
By body shape and gait.
And gait,
yes.
right.
I do think
even if they were similarly built men.
I think I could. Maybe I'm fooling myself, but I do think I would know Charlie if he was just a shadowy figure.
Yeah. I think there's enough uniqueness in someone's walk, in someone's gait that you could, especially if you're married for as long as you guys have been.
Yeah.
You think you could do it, Thick? Point out Heather?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I think I could too.
Nora,
Yeah. It's just so strange that you like. I know that walk.
Oh,
I know who that is.
Our spouses better never commit crimes because we will turn them in so fast. I mean, we know.
Oh.
We know.
If I could get out of this like weighted blanket she put me under and I could put her away, absolutely, 100%.
Governor Mike DeWine is addressing claims of fraud among publicly funded child care centers in Ohio. We've all seen the videos that have blown up over the past month. DeWine yesterday outlined steps that the state officials take to avoid abuse of the subsidy system. For example, he says investigators received over 120 tips about possible fraud at Ohio child care centers last year alone. Out of those tips, 60 daycares had to pay back public money and 12 were shut down. Some state lawmakers and other Ohioans on social media have been calling for child care fraud investigations amid a crackdown on alleged financial abuse at similar facilities in Minnesota. All right, so what's the latest with the murder of Rob Reiner and his wife? Well, of course, his son Nick Reiner is behind bars right now. Last we heard, he acquired Alan Jackson as his attorney, who was Karen Reed's attorney, famously.
Okay.
Alan Jackson is now Nick Reiner's attorney. There was a brief appearance in court that Nick Reiner made via video where he had a suicide smock on. He was on suicide watch. They have removed that smock now. He's apparently not under suicide watch anymore. And though he does remain in solitary confinement, he's at Los Angeles' Twin Towers Correctional Facility, and he will be arraigned tomorrow on 2 counts of first-degree murder. It does seem like they're setting it up for an insanity defense, I believe. It kind of all signs point to that. They may have a good case. It sounds like the guy was mentally ill and being treated and on some meds that were not agreeing with his mental health.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that because I was going to say, sorry, drug use isn't...
now, you're right.
Isn't a mental illness excuse.
You are right about that, and that is for the prosecution to handle right there because there was drug abuse in his life, but there's also mental illness. I don't think the two combined mix very well.
No.
But we'll find out, I'm sure. But tomorrow is the arraignment for Nick Reiner. Those are your three things.
All right, Thick, I'm sure either through life experience or even pop culture, you know that Jewish mothers are famous for guilt and pouring on the guilt.
Oh, guilt tripping you?
Guilt tripping, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are you leaving me? Why would you do this to your mother?
Yeah.
Very famous for that. But they are getting a run for their money. And not only that, maybe even surpassing Jewish moms on their guilt-tripping ability. And that would be Asian mothers. Because there is a new trend over in China where parents are using AI-generated videos. They're taking their young adult children, 20-year-olds, maybe in their low 30s, and they're running it through AI generators to age them and make them cry and be so sad that they never got married or they waited too long to start a family. So you're seeing, your mother is showing you a video of your future self crying that you waited too long to get married, or bawling your eyes out that you never started a family, all to guilt trip you into either getting married or giving them grandbabies. That's a whole new level.
Wow.
That is a whole nubble level of guilt tripping. If you're going to start using AI videos to guilt trip your kids into getting married or providing you with grandchildren.
What's funny is then down the road, it is that video because he got divorced and lost the house and he's paying child support and alimony. So it's the same video.
The same video, just a different, yeah. Apparently, they have seen a year-over-year decrease over in China in terms of marriage registrations of up to 20%. Saying, 1 in 5 young Chinese men and women are waiting longer to get married. Which then is also lowering the birth rates. And so...
But it's probably also lowering the divorce rate.
I'd say I would love to look that up. Because I think their divorce rate is way lower than what we have here.
Oh, ours is 53%.
Yeah, ours is huge.
You have less than a 1 out of 2 chance of staying married.
So, divorce is much less likely. But waiting longer to get married or start your family, that's what's causing issues over there. So, Chinese moms are rubbing it in thick.
Give me some grandkids.
So just be prepared. If you are of Asian descent or Asian American descent, you may have one of these videos. They're learning how to use AI, and they're coming for you. 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know by age 32, you've been alive for over 1 billion seconds?
Yep.
It's a lot of seconds. Did you know apples can be stored for up to a year before they're sold? That seems like a lot.
They don't get mushy? Stored how?
I don't know. I guess in refrigeration or something? Yeah, because it seems like if they were just sitting out for a year, they would get all nasty and stuff. Apparently, they can be stored.
Maybe if they're not cut,
or maybe if they spray them with a protective film.
I'm good. I don't need that. Don't they do that anyway?
I think they do. Yeah. Did you know that technically the president is not supposed to salute military officers? Because even though he's the commander-in-chief, he's still a civilian. However...
Oh, yeah, okay.
The first president who started saluting was Ronald Reagan, and it's kind of taken off ever since.
Because I see them all do it now.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, if you don't, they'll kind of call you out for it.
Right.
But technically, not supposed to.
Interesting.
Yeah. Did you know there was an infamous game of roulette in Monte Carlo back on August 18th, 1913? The ball fell on black 26 times in a row. Gamblers lost millions expecting it to land on red on the next spin. And it just kept landing on black
We got a BS wheel or what here?
No. This is the definition. This is where they came up with the gambler's fallacy. That's the false notion that independent events of chance are somehow going to work out. Even though it's chance, it's still going to somehow even itself out. That is not the case.
So heads or tails.
Right. Just because it's
Flipping
heads 26 times in a row does not mean that tails is coming next.
I've always said gamblers should never bet on something just, I have a hunch. Or, especially when it comes to sports, they're due.
They're due
to win. No, they're not.
That is the gambler's fallacy.
They're not due.
They are not due at all. Absolutely. And finally, research dollars hard at work. Scientists are working on potty training cows.
What?
It's from an article in science.org. I don't know why you would need to potty train cows. I mean, unless you have like a miniature Highland like Kelly wants in her house.
How much are you paying people to change those diapers?
Oh, man. Could you imagine the loads that are dropped in those things?
But I guess if they're potty trained, you don't ever have to do that.
Right, but how do you put them in a diaper until? Like, how are you potty training cows?
Come over and stand on the newspaper and rub their nose in it?
You can do it. So they stop pooping in the stalls? I don't why?
They're outside in a field.
I don't understand. Because you're sick of stepping in cow pies? I don't know why this is necessary.
I mean, how many cows are we training and how long? How much manpower? This is stupid.
It is.
This is just stupid.
I don't understand why. There you go, learning some stuff on a Tuesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.